Hey, what's up, Bill? So, blending this in, I just want to kind of walk you through what I just did. So, down here at the bottom, there used to be white down here, right? So, what I did was I just went right down the seam with my red. And I'm gonna have to do this probably more than once. And then I went right up the side, right on the seam. And I had to get really cautious there when I got to the white. So, I had to kind of, there's some white there beyond the label, but I didn't want my red paint to touch the white of what would, be the logo. So that's the gist of it, right? And the idea is when it's all said and done, you will not be able to tell a difference, right? Because it's going to dry, they're going to be on the table, and they'll just look sweet, right? It's only when you start getting in really tight, you're like, oh, I can see a little difference there. You know what I mean? So that's how blending it in works, basically. And like I said, whether you were using white paint underneath it or not, you would still have to do this process. It is very, very nerve-wracking, but take your time, enjoy it. We've sent you double the labels that you would need if you were perfect, because we know none of us are. But if there is a mistake, it's best to catch it soon. I think, once you put the label on, you've got like maybe a minute or two, to get that right. But if it doesn't take by that time, it's probably no good, and it's best just to pull it off and start over. Um, don't over drench it. Don't over drench the labels. I mean, you're submerging it, right? But when you put it on there, don't like throw more water on there or anything like that. The initial submersion should have worked just fine. And also, don't overload the brush. You want as little paint as possible for this process, because you don't want to get too much paint on the logo or anywhere else, right? This is like the last thing you do after you've painted your base paint. All right, and then once these dry, we'll get to that one thing at a time, because there's more steps, obviously. All right, thanks, man. Have a good day. Bye bye.